What's up, friends? Welcome back to Heavy Rain. We're almost done with this game. We're trying to find the origami killer. And it's probably the main character, Ethan, which would break my heart, but we'll see. That's Ethan's girlfriend, Madison. She's a reporter.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Anne Shepard is the mom of the killer. It's gonna be Ethan. It's gonna be Ethan.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor. Thank you.
19. Oh my gosh, so whoever this lady is, she has a son. That's the killer. Oh crap, I already forget what room.
Room 19.
Yes, 19. Whoops.
Where is that?
I probably walked past it. $20. Aha. I don't think I want to look.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Just tell me, lady. People's lives are at stake.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
John?
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Where are your pills? I'll get you your
Your
pills.
other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
Mrs. Shepard,
Oh,
your
gosh.
son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me. Can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know.
She's not talking to me.
They said I didn't have enough money.
She's crazy.
It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Oh, crap.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
I'm gonna have to search through this book and make it for her, aren't I? Well, we'll just go through all of them. Get you to talk about your son, lady. Holy crap. That's not gonna be
I
it
love
either.
origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Hope it's a dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little
Don't
dogs.
say Ethan.
He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours.
She didn't.
I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Her son was there.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Oh, man, lady.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
It's Ethan.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Come on. Ah, I thought that was the book there.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. This woman might be the origami killer's mother.
She is.
Must be some way to get her to remember.
Alright, I'm gonna go... Oh, pills! Oh. What are you doing, woman? I gotta go bring her those flowers, I think, that I saw in the hallway. Where were they? Oh.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past.
I'm working on it.
You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
There they are. The orchid. Madison's got a sassy little walk. Please let this do the trick.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know.
Alright, it's getting a little old now. Like, come on.
I
It's
used
been
to go and see my little boy.
10 minutes of this.
And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
The name.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed
She's
him.
just going on her own little monologue.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Is she gonna die right before she tells me? It's Ethan. It's Ethan. Madison, tell me. Who is the killer?